Alright, looks like we're good. Welcome, guys. Welcome back. It's been a few days since I've even played it. I made the mistake of buying the Hogwarts Legacy game. And, yeah, it's kind of consumed my my life for a bit. I think things are going fairly well from I remember. Yeah, we're recruiting an army to go south to deal with more lizard boys.
Warlock, master of Scrya.
And then we're recruiting another like crap army to come and just kind of occupy some settlements up here for Skrolk.
Is mine.
Okay. I think that's all I can do, really. But yeah, let's move on. We did his quests last time. Those were super fun. Alright, we need to make sure we sack Itza just for some extra cash. But alright, let's move on to the next turn. But welcome, Jeffrey. Welcome already, man. Thank you for being here super early. I know I'm a few minutes early, but thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, I want to just briefly say thank you to, in case some of my family and friends that I've reached out to lately, if y'all stop on by and say hey and watch it or drop a like or whatever, thank you guys. It does mean a lot to me. It really does. When I started this about 1.5 years ago, I was serious about it, but I was trying not to get my hopes up with it, basically. But yeah, it's been great. So thank you, for indulging my nerdiness, and yeah, just thank you. It does mean a lot. Take the money. Okay. It wasn't anything I did. It was just the fact that they blew it up. But yeah, let's get it spreading a little more. Good. Don't worry about building anything there just yet. They got walls. Or no, they don't have walls, but they have a huge ass garrison though. It's mostly garbage. We can win that even damaged.
Clan Pestilens.
But let's come here. We'll get some more replenishment that way. See what he does. I imagine he's gonna come north there a little bit. Alright. Yep. You get you. Alright, so you get this. You swap. Good. How's that look for everybody? Alright, no one's pissed off, which is good. Oh, you need to give him the other catapult. Good. And then recruit those as well. Awesome. I mean, there goes our money for the turn, but it's necessary.
Where's my doom racket?
Should have another help. Excuse me, help head attendant. Yes, sir. Good. Get him leveled up. Do I have any heroes rolling around? Yes, he is going to need Picket. That's right, that's right. Oh, and I need to check on Clan Pestilens.
Blades, you come. We listen. You speak.
Okay. It's still going up. We should be fine. It's still going up. All right. Let's move on. Yeah, sorry about yesterday. We went out to a coworker in a coworker's house and hung out with some of my coworkers and friends, and our daughter did great. She really did, but Sunday night into Monday, she struggled to sleep. I think she was just burnt out and worn out, so she did not sleep well. I don't think I went to bed until like 12:30ish, and I was just in no shape to stream. So sorry about being gone yesterday, but what I'm gonna do is obviously stream today, and then tonight I'm going to make some Let's Play videos for a new campaign that I'm going to be doing. But then also Wednesday and Thursday I won't stream. It'll just be the videos. That way I still get my 2 days of lifting in during the week. And then I'll be back to like my regular schedule then again on Friday. Or Thursday, yeah. On Friday. Where I'll be streaming and whatnot, so. Alright. Now you.
Horned rat.
This guy's gonna be juiced up a little bit. Do I do one and one? Oh, he can get all of them. Yeah. Okay, perfect. There we go. Actually give. Yeah, I want both of those there. Okay.
Address me as Cielo.
Yeah, give him the other Warlock Engineer. Because this army needs to be more deadly than the other one. And then we'll start marching him on down. And you can start recruiting. Some more catapults. More Giselles. Good.
Power enhancers replaced.
And there's the money. In that case, because we won't be able to afford like a full stack, so make sure we get a few units of each. I want the catapults for sure, but that way we get a little bit of each. I wouldn't mind getting like 2 and 2. Kind of have a little balance, you know, anti-infantry and anti-large artillery, anti-infantry, anti-large like regular missile units, and then obviously the poison mortars are always going to be helpful. Let's see.
I hunt without eyes.
I could probably. Hey, Friday Tubbs, welcome to the stream, man. Quirked up rat boy goated with the sauce and also some gravy. Don't think you'd want to eat Skrolk. Something tells me he would not be very yummy to eat. If he attacks me anywhere, he'll lose.
Foolish thing. No. Show me your paw thing. Then I'll know if there's a dagger in it. Yes, so.
And then in a few turns, I'll attack him again. Alright, and now we're going to sack and occupy Itza. Wow.
Time to attack.
Nice.
I am the
And
Vader.
get up to tier 5.
Capture nest. Take.
Good. Alright. This will be replenishment rate and growth. Take the money. Take walls. More money. Good. 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 Do I need that? I'll think about that one. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure because I would like a weapons team, but our replenishment rate isn't going to be the greatest because I never really have assassins in my armies. They just don't really fit well with weapons team armies. Alright. Yeah, mentor will be good. Spread some of his experience around. Same with you. Good. Give Skrolk more speed. Alright, so we do need to get rid of the sacred pools because he's going to be recruiting single entities, which we obviously love and adore. I wouldn't mind like swapping some of the Jezzails out for, or a Rattling Gun out for a Jezzail either. But with the gold tier experience, I kind of want to wait because, you know, it's gold tier freaking experience. But I'll be here for 2 turns, so let's merge 2 of the weaker ones and pick one up. Don't normally like to do this, but I do need some more longer distance missile power here. Alright, what do I need in terms of... Yep, that would be great. This will help generate food as well, and that'll also help with public order. Good stuff.
Don't disappoint me.
There we go. Oh, that's the... They got me on that one. Touche. Touche. It was a Eshin Lord. Oh well. Alright, but let's get our hero moved.
Clan Pestilens assassinating.
And let's move on. Yeah, I've tried to do a Skaven voice before, and I'm just too tone deaf. It just does not work. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm trying to find, even if it's in Lustria, I'm trying to find a good like Sac City, like dual Sac City setup, just for items, experience, that kind of thing. Because I am getting closer to rank 13, but I'm just not quite there yet.
Listed in the Liber.
That's actually not too bad. Hit point. Ooh. The melee attack I'm not worried about, but it's the leadership that I really like. But also hit points 20% is huge. Do that one. let him inhale it. Let him have fun with it.
Thief in the night night.
Dust peaks. Alright. Do... Yep. Yep. Do some extra public order. Alright. He's moving on down. Good.
Pax shall move.
Alright. I imagine up here. Yeah.
Such pestilent blessings.
Yeah.
I see you.
Yeah, we gotta put a stop to that, like now. So next turn we'll attack them
Skrolk.
and prevent them from recruiting too many of those. Invisible plague. Yeah, like the Eshin Sorcerer, it's just like, I don't know. Even if you're going with like a assassin army with like Clan Eshin and whatnot, like the units you would use with a Eshin Sorcerer don't complement each other. And a lot of the spells are really bad too, and they're not worth the value in terms of magic cost. You can see his leadership by hovering over the cursor. Oh, okay. Yeah. Alright. That's fine.
What you ask is impossible.
That's why I didn't invest anything there.
The Plague Lord.
Yep, money, because I am now broke, because I'm recruiting so much. All right,
Clan
yeah, we gotta stop that like yesterday, and I can't reach there. All right, well, hopefully we can, because that is getting very dangerous.
Drink Stephen Brew.
All right.
For the 13. Yes.
Let's do rattling gun. Yep. Oh shit, I don't. Oh, okay, never mind.
Warlock of Skaven.
Alright.
I say, move.
Let's get the jump on him.
Pedal faster.
Alright, we'll probably lose that one. That's not that big of a deal. Not that big of a deal.
Death missing. No time. Experiments to do. Yes.
Nice. Yeah, Skaven Blight would be very nice to
You
get.
have words to say. We have ears to listen.
A strategic threat, huh? Interesting. Because, like, I would, eventually send an army to go to Cathay to help him against his enemies, but you don't get, like, anything from, from fighting common enemies. You just don't. Probably better off just trying to recruit lords at 13. At rank 13, excuse me. Or leveling up some plague lords and whatnot. Like, it's just not worth it. Do the replenishment one first. What are we at now? We're only at rank 5. Okay, so yeah, we got a ways to go anyway. Let's move on. Plague Priest when it comes to heroes. Yeah, and it does help, I guess. That you you know, your supply of like priests, you know, doesn't matter which one. Like, it's pretty easy to increase that almost forever with the bell polisher ancillary, but still, like, you know, it's just it's just such a vast difference in terms of usefulness and whatnot. Like, why would you, you know, use anything else? You know, just like you're saying, Jeffrey. Like, there's just there are things like that in the game where there's just such a vast difference. Like, why would you? You know, you're making it harder on yourself for absolutely no reason.
Who seeks me?
Money still actually isn't too bad. I'm kind of surprised. He does need another. Oh, I do this every frickin' time. There we go. Needs another priest in the army.
I know no pet.
Yeah, that'll be fine for now. I think maybe get rid of two more. Well, get rid of yeah, because I need one spot for the hero. They do have a lot of single entities, a lot of cav. Grab a, where is it? Rattling gun. Alright, Skrolk.
Blessed filth.
Oh boy. 2, 4, 6, 8. It's probably 9 dinos that we're going to be dealing with.
I'm told ruination.
You
Channel fight kill.
gonna take some damage here,
Track.
but it's alright. That's not good. But we'll be alright. Luckily that army is not strong enough to, like, kill me.
Warlock master.
But alright, let's see
Stalk corrupt.
what he gives us. Valiant, we kind of anticipated that. And they're defending as Itza, so they get barrier. Only 500 points, but still, it's 500 points. And it's Gorok. Interesting. Alright. We need some more Menace Belows. We should be fine. It could get ugly. Let's check the map and see what it's like. But I think we'll be okay. Hey Marcus, good to see you, buddy. We should be fine. We should be fine. Let's jump in. Remember when Skitter Leap, where everyone spelled before the Shadow and Blade Deus? Yeah, Skitter Leap 2 is fucking garbage. Like, what they did with the, I think it's the Warp Shard Stars. You know, like they're, you know, the Clan Eshin variant of like Shem's Burning Gaze or something like that, right? Like that, for its price, is fine. You know, like you can get your magic worth out of it, you know, over time, but it's gonna take a long time. But it only costs you like 2 wins of magic, so who cares, right? But I can't think of the vortex spell's name off the top of my head, but you know, it's like the cloud thing that spins in circles. That's like 15, 16 wins of magic, and it has nowhere the damage output that like Plague has, you know. And Plague only costs you 8 wins of magic. So how do you have a vortex spell in the same, you know, faction that's supposed to do the same thing that cost twice as much for half the damage. You know what I mean? Like, it just don't make sense. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, we'll kind of use this as like a natural barrier from them.
Counselor's command. Woblock Jesse.
The only thing I guess I am worried about are these trees.
Rattling gun.
So what we need to do is make sure we try and basically funnel them out of the trees. Skrolk might have to take some hits here, but he'll be alright. Yeah, well, morning Marcus. Welcome everyone else who's maybe lurking. Appreciate y'all being here. What I'm gonna do here quick though is I'm just gonna, before I start it, I'm gonna go start some coffee quick. That way when it gets done, it's ready. I'm already almost through my first cup and I'm definitely gonna need more. So just 1 second guys, I will be right back. Alright, thanks guys. Tell you what, this whole like watching what I eat kind of thing, which I'm not doing that great of a job of it, but like trying to be better about, you know, what I intake is much harder than I like and care to admit. Alright, you need to shoot the vital light, whatever that is, because it can heal them. So we need to snipe those turds. And then you, yep, I knew they were going to do that. Which, again, why we need to make sure they stay out of the trees and over here. Alright, if they're going to do that, then both of you just shoot him. They don't have magic, so don't worry about like wasting one over there. But yeah, take out their healing. Because yeah, if they never end up using that, then that's fantastic. Because I think you can only use it on a different unit other than himself. Like, it can't be used on himself. Alright, you guys just save your ammunition. You're shooting garbage anyway. Well, not garbage, but... But yeah, this is why I love Warp Lightning Cannons. Nice. Now shoot this one. So yeah, they're gonna take their time getting set up. Totally fine.
Lord Skrolk! Horned rat's blessing! Move, move! Vermintide comes!
Let them walk right into that. guys shoot into the blobs. No. Save your ammunition. Oh, save it for Gorok. What am I doing? Save it for Gorok. Duh. Alright, now let's keep them. Let's keep them back.
Clan rats! Rocky Jaggers! Guide us, Hold One! Rat chase!
Yep. Come on back.
For the Vermintide!
We need to get rid of him. He's gonna be healing because he does have regen.
Blade blower catapult! Greet Anaka!
But yeah, we need to
Spread back to that!
give everyone poison attack. Slow them down. Pop down more menace belows. There we go. Alright. One of you take out that one. You take out that one.
Doom and destruction! We see you do. Suffer the clean!
Good. He's slowly going down. He's just really freaking tanky. Like, really freaking tanky.
Attack! Tremble before Skrolk! Ready, steady, doom! Freak, freak! Lord Skrolk! Great Boomer! Found yes!
Nice.
Run, chase! Just fight, kill! Blessed with filth!
Alright. You guys need to shoot him. You need to take out him.
Revealed they are far! Law of Pestilens!
Hey, shoot the thing that's like right in front of you.
Law of Pestilens! Scupper! Sprays of plague!
I think we're getting the ambulances here soon anyway. Good stuff. Hey, good morning, Dave. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, can't believe we haven't gotten any like scalms or potions of healings or any of that stuff so far this campaign. Yeah, we ain't gonna be able to get him. Yeah, good stuff.
What? Kill! At once!
There we go. Keep him in sight.
Yours!
Good. Good stuff. Yeah, even though they didn't get many kills, like that's what it all kind of depends, you know, on how you value stuff. Like, yeah, the catapults got tons of kills, did great damage, but the warblending cannons did the bulk of the single entity killing. So I mean, yeah, like their damage dealt in terms of gold is better than what the catapults did. For like what? I guess Skrolk is the exception because he reduces the upkeep cost of the catapults, but in general they cost like what, 20, 25, 30 more gold per turn compared to catapult, so variety definitely helps. But yeah, I am excited for tonight to get into another campaign and release it. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. I hope I am. I haven't done... I do have to, you know, kind of put like a little side note with it. I have not done any testing with it. So it's going to be completely raw, uncut, just first time, you know, first go through of with that faction and Legendary Lord. So what I experienced for the first time, it's all going to be fresh for you guys as well, and vice versa. Go ahead and just sack it. So yeah, be on the lookout for that tomorrow. Good.
Lord Skrolk.
What to get rid of? Alright. Yeah, we need to just occupy it.
Loot, find trinkets.
We don't want them to have it, so I didn't want to really take it because it is red territory, but they also don't need access to dinos still, so good. Some more speed. Alright, let's make Blessed with Filth cheaper. Yeah, that's fine.
Spread corruption.
Good. Alright. What do I need to build? Not what can I, it's what do I need. I need you. And you. Yeah, being able to replace those in case I would suffer a defeat up there, I wouldn't mind that. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. That'll be great for, I mean, all of our armies plus the Lord Recruit rank. Let's send him up to meet Throt since we're up here.
What will Skaven Blight do with you? Agreed.
Good. 46. Okay.
Death Master.
Yeah, that plateaued pretty freaking quickly. Do they want? No. I can't trade. Okay.
We'll listen.
37 to 11. Probably need to get strength ranking 1, and he needs to suffer defeat. Is what will need to happen up there. But let's move on. I am curious to see, I don't know if you guys saw my Discord post. My Discord's been pretty quiet for a while now, which kind of went hand in hand with me having to take a break, and I totally get it. So yeah, but yeah, I was in the Total War Discord yesterday morning, I think. Yeah, yesterday morning, and people are talking about, you know, what they're gonna do this week, because the 17th is, you know, a year ago on the 17th is when Warhammer 3 came out, and one of the developers mentioned that there is an update coming out this week. So I imagine typically they do stuff on Thursdays, but since it's, you know, the 17th I think is on the Friday. So yeah, they might wait till, you know, the Friday instead, since, you know, just to, like, oh, or, you know, 1 year anniversary, you know, whatever. But so who knows what we'll end up seeing. But yeah, anyway, the important thing to take from that is that we are getting an update this week, so that'll be fun. That'll be good. Be interesting to see, you know, what that is. You know what that. Hey, speaking of healing items, there we go.
Scamper forward.
All right. Yep, Foe Seeker. That's great. Good. Alright. And you're gonna pick up this hero.
Channeling plague. More magic. Yes, yes.
Alright, now let's give you, or kick you out actually, for a different one. I actually wouldn't mind knowledgeable, just to speed up the process of him ranking up. So yeah, I don't mind that one. But yeah, he'll be able to protect himself. He's got a pretty good army. Yeah, money is a little worse now, but that's, you know, expected. Definitely expected. Yeah, do that one first. No, don't need you. Don't need you. Yeah, Itza can get more money. That'll generate food as well. Alright, now get the upkeep cost of the plague once necessary. Same as Storm Vermin, Sword and Shield for similar stats. Yeah, they just need to redo that, which, you know, again, like give Skrolk, you know, something else other than just providing upkeep cost reduction for them, you know, and more people will probably be prone to use them. But yeah, right now they're just, it's not like, it's not that you couldn't make them work, it's just why would you ever recruit them? You know, they're just, you'll never yeah, grab more ammunition. Yeah, you'll just never get your worth out of it, you know. I think it depends how you look at it, though, really, because, like, if we look, Southern Sentinel is kind of my recruiting province, because, like, you have Storm Vermin, right, which 25, 30, 28, or 33, 28, 38, 36, 34, but then you have, like, the Eshin Triads, in terms of anti-large, that also have 30% physical resistance, and a bonus large of 15, so, I mean, and what's there? So they got 28 and 17. It's very similar, but they don't have any physical resistance. And they have the Weeping Blade and their armor piercing. You gotta use them a little more carefully because they don't have a shield. And the same thing for the Death Runners. Like, I guess it depends in terms of like playstyle, because these units are cheaper. So, you know, if you just, I would value the Eshin and Death Runner units here more valuable than the Storm Vermin, because these guys are just going to get shot up and obliterated, where at least these guys can stalk and kind of get up into your enemy's grill before they know what's what, which obviously takes a little more micromanaging and getting them to do that, but still, you know, at least your unit won't be, you know, half dead before it gets to the enemy's front line. This could be a good first battle. Then we won't have to play catch up either. Because they could have another army like right here for all I know, and then launch an attack against me with two armies. So let's declare war on him. But yeah, welcome everyone. Wow, welcome everyone to the stream. Everyone popping in, welcome. Thank you guys for being here. But yeah, well, let's do it. Close to feet. Alright, we do need to be careful because they did pop this down. So we need to be careful. Grab some more Menace Belows. So how many uses do they have? 3. So let's take 4. That way we have one for the field. But basically, whenever they pop one of these down is when we'll pop one of ours down. And let's move on. Yeah, appreciate everyone being here this morning. Thank you, guys. Which, yeah, we'll be fine here. The good thing about the Chaos Waste is there's no trees, there's nothing to block my shots. But it's also very open spaces, so even though our shots won't be blocked, we don't have any terrain that's gonna just like funnel the enemy into an area. They can swing wide if they want. So we really need to do a good job of basically funneling them in ourselves. All right. Of course, I'm on the opposite hill. I was hoping to be the one over there, but that's okay. Okay. Not great for a weapons team type army. I think like right in here is going to be our best bet, which isn't great in itself, but it is what it is. Cause yeah, we're gonna basically be in the thick of it like right away.
Rattling gun.
There we go. And these guys will be fine being up here. There. Alright, you can go here. You go here. They don't have the ability anyway because they're low level. Okay, no worries. Well then, these guys can just act as buffers. Wrong unit. There we go. Good, he's got one cast of that, and he definitely needs to cause a little bit of some problems for them. Alright, let's get it going. But yeah, we need to just keep an eye out for their Feral Cold One ability, because that is going to hurt us quite a bit. Hopefully they're dumb and cast it on like my heroes. Alright, you... Good.
Our tile's yours. Quick! This way, fool.
Good.
Guide us, horned one.
Yeah, the line of sight is not the greatest. The good thing is too is we have a shorter cooldown than they do. Oh, what the hell? That went backwards. But good, yeah. Get their like cavalry to charge me early on. That's fine with that. Because I mean, in reality, the closer they get to me, the better it'll be for me. Because then we'll actually be able to shoot them. Alright, mortars. Just hold off on you. Alright. So far, so good. Alright, you shoot him. And you shoot him. And then, yeah, rain death. And then just keep an eye out for their... Keep an eye out for their next Feral Cold One ability. Which, again, our ability will spawn much, or be ready much faster than theirs will be. All right, you got to get up there. You got to get up there. All right, spawning it up there. That's fine. All right, which means I can use one on him.
Righteous frenzy. Blood, sweat,
Good.
big priest.
Oh shit, he's gonna die. He's gonna die. Yeah, that was a big hit. All right, you need to shoot him.
Master. Ring Kubo.
Yeah, good. They're doing what I was hoping they would do. They, however, are not. They're just like ignoring. All right, you need to come over here. Save that. Just save that. Because I don't know again where it's going to come. So we need to be a little more careful. Because they should have one more use of it.
Poisoned wind mortar.
I think, unless they've already used it.
To me, my pets.
No. You guys need to shoot over here. You're shooting my own units. Looks like the army losses is like about to trigger. Can't really tell. But yeah, we're really not taking. There, yeah, there we go. There we go. What was I worried about? All right. Good stuff. That worked out pretty well. They must not have got off their third use of the Feral Cold One ability. But yeah, I appreciate everyone being here. Wow, thank you guys. For this early in the morning, that's quite a few people, so thank you guys. Oh, my voice just cracked. Thank you for being here. Good. Alright. Close victory, my ass. Yeah, thank you guys. If you're here for the first time, just checking it out, thank you. I do appreciate you stopping by. And don't forget to hit that, if you have to head out for work or whatever it may be, if you can, hit that like and sub button. It does mean a lot to me as we grow ever closer to 1,000. Because yeah, I talked about it with my wife, and she's a little more on board with it now too, since I got her playing the Hogwarts Legacy game. Where my PC, it still looks great, surprisingly. It still does look pretty good. But let's just say the old PC here does not do well with that game in terms of graphics. So I'm like, yeah, if I hit 1,000, the first thing I want to do, whatever, hit 1,000, the first thing I want to do, just straight up, is upgrade the computer. I need a new processor and a graphics card that has a better memory card attached with it, right? But that's like $750. So when you have a kid, it's kind of hard to justify doing. Especially while she's at school. Good. Alright, let's sack it.
Precious things. Useful things.
Doom Flare, very nice. And let's occupy it.
Master
Now,
engineer.
I want to do, obviously, walls.
That will work.
That's fine, but I want... actually, no, do public order and replenishment, because we are going to need a place here that we can kind of come back to if we need to replenish and heal. So, yes, definitely, replenishment. Good. And, yeah, you got smacked around there pretty good. Is that really? Yeah, alright. Good. And you did very well. Good job.
Faithful servant of decay.
And then, yeah, weapons teams. Good stuff. Good stuff.
It will kill things.
That gave us quite a bit of the monies. Yep. Tier 4, tier 4. And there it goes. Alright, that's fine. Make sure we moved everybody. I think we did, yeah, before that battle. Yeah, that was a pretty good battle. He did well. Do they have... Alright, so they have no armies here. None there. How many settlements do they have? They only have the 4, so that's... We came in at a good time in terms of attacking him. It looks like Kairos just blew this one up. Or like the Demon Gate, I mean, like they blew up a settlement in the province. So he must have taken out his real army, I guess. Which good, because usually his first army is full of units you can't see. So I'm fine with that.
What you ask is impossible.
Alright, let's move on. But yeah, ideally what I would like to do, you know, if and when we hit that sub goal for the channel, one, I hope we do it before my wife and I move back this year. But no, because I'm actually going to attack you soonish. But just to kind of like branch out and try, you know, more games in terms of stuff like on the channel. You know, streaming like the Hogwarts game or other RPGs that I enjoy playing. Which I know this is very like just like, how do you not know how to do this yet? But I have a giant my wife bought me an external hard drive, but I've never actually had to put like the pathfinding for a game on that hard drive. So I need to figure out how to do that. That way I can put some of the games that I still occasionally play but don't want like on my computer per se on there, so I have more space for the other games that I actually do want. Because yeah, I'd love to stream like some Hogwarts Legacy. I wouldn't mind diving back into Skyrim a little bit, you know, and just and not doing it like 50-50, because I do primarily want to just be Total War. That's what I really enjoy. That's what you guys, you know, are the majority of people so far. You know, if they're coming here, that's what they're here to watch, right? So I can't just be like completely just go off the rails and do what I want once I hit that goal. But just to kind of like give myself a break, I guess, from, you know, Total War throughout the week, so I'm just not it's not the only thing I'm doing, basically. And plus, RPG games are pretty fun, because you get to see just occupy that one. You know, just like raw reaction, that kind of thing. Like here, it's very, you know, very not predictable, but like you're very aware of what you're doing, right? You're not going to run into something that you're not prepared for, basically. Alright, bump this up to tier 3. And then you go into ambush stance.
Hide, Skrolk, ambush.
Good. And yeah, next turn we'll take that from them. And let's keep moving him through the Empire up to meet Throt. Which I imagine he'll declare war on me. Like anyway. So let's just get ahead of the game. It says it's gonna be dead very soon. Escaping.
Most traveled.
You come to snitch. What will you say?
If I go to war
Not fear, rat slaves. It have enough
with
rats.
all of the wood elves, I kind of figured. What about just one of them? I'm fine with that.
Agreed.
Yeah. Because then we can use the other ones to do alliances and stuff like that. Alright, let's move on. Am playing Hogwarts currently. Yeah, I love it. I was lame though, and because I wanted to do like an evil run and also like a good run, quote unquote. But I figured a evil run would be more, you know, if I were to start streaming it and whatnot, it would be more enticing for a first stream to do like a straight up, just I'm gonna murder everything in sight run, more or less. So I decided to do a Gryffindor like playthrough for my first time. I'm like 13 hours into the game, and I'm like rank 14, almost 15, and I've just now gotten my wand. I had the same, like, I do the same thing with all these open world games with side quests. I love it so much. Like my Assassin's Creed Odyssey a few years ago when that came out, right? Other than like the initial like first like mission, like opening scene you have to do, I explored like the next like 70-80 hours. I didn't do a single like main mission and just did all the side stuff and like ranked up, got equipment, did all that stuff first. That's just how I enjoy playing those games. But yeah, it's a great game. It really is. I'm excited to, you know, be able to, you know, hopefully sooner rather than later be able to play the game with, you know, better graphics and whatnot. But that'll take time. All right, give you a bell polisher. But yeah, it's a great game. It is. Obviously, I'm not too far into it yet, but from what I've seen, it's pretty good. Considering my wife enjoys the video game, that should be like a sign for you guys that, yeah, if Lemon Pledge's wife says it's okay, then it must be a pretty good game. What graphics card? So I have a 1650, which for this game is fine. So like this, like the 1650 is fine, like for Warhammer 3. My problem is the video memory card with it. So like I would be able to play on much better graphics in Warhammer 3 and on the Hogwarts game if my video memory didn't fucking suck. Like this is like, I think what they recommend for Warhammer 3 is like for the recommended, like not even the minimum, the recommended is like a 1660. So, you know, it's right there with it. But my processor and my video card definitely need an upgrade, which you can't upgrade, you know, your video memory without first upgrading your graphics card. And if I'm gonna, it's at the point like processor now can't handle a stronger graphics card and video memory, because then that'll get bottlenecked. You know, we'll just swap places basically. So so I just, unfortunately, in terms of money, I need to upgrade all three, which is like $750, and that's even on like parts picker. Because I would like to kind of reassemble it myself and learn how to do it that way. That way, in the future, if something goes haywire, I know how to fix it myself. Yeah, go ahead and give him that. But yeah, I don't. Doesn't really need that. Well, the good thing is they don't have. Yeah, that's fine. Don't tax it. We don't need it to be taxed. Oh.
Mage.
So yeah, I want to get an i7 processor, and I haven't saved it in my parts picker. I can't remember off the top of my head, but basically I would be able to run Warhammer 3 on like high to ultra settings with the equipment I want. Maybe I do have it saved. I don't know if it's under this one or if it's under my other. Yeah, it must be under my other Gmail. But yeah, anyway, it's expensive. Long story short, it is expensive. But all right, you are gonna get your first battle. All right. This will be good for food too. Money. And you're dead.
Battle fight. Council demands.
Bitch. Take the money.
Release free other plans.
And go into ambush stance. Good. Yeah, just get through the levels. Get through the levels. Good.
This will achieve
Yeah,
nothing.
it's a little more of a dangerous army there. Right, all right, let's move on. But yeah, because like I'm not very like parts savvy, so I'm more worried that I'm gonna buy something, you know, like say I end up getting those 3 parts I need, you know, sink all that money invested into the, you know, into the computer, into the channel, all that stuff. I'm more worried that it's gonna negatively affect something else, right? So I don't know. I also, you know, don't have the money to just straight up buy a new system either. So, and I like the system I have now anyway, and I bought this system specifically so I could upgrade it when / if I wanted to. Good. Where'd they end up going? Alright, fair enough. Fair enough. No, do Pestilens Birth. Come back here just so they're a little further away. Yeah, do the weapons team. Good. And this will be the end of Itza.
So in lieber Bubonicus, so what?
Boom. Later, dude. Yep. Walls and yeah, increase the hero capacity. Why not?
Clan Pestilens.
Yep. Good. 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 A minute. Rebellion. It's okay. That's fine. That'll be okay. But yeah, now we can actually, in terms of Lustria, we have one enemy, and that's Bordello. So what I'm kind of thinking is, I mean, we'll experience those guys, but we have two armies, so we can send like one to deal with Rakarth, one to swing like on the east coast, one to go to the west coast, and then just continue moving forward from there.
Show me. We talk instead of fighting, yes?
You get fucked up, did you? You went from 3 to 1 settlement. 3 to 1 settlement. 1 settlement. Good. We will have to fight that one manually, but we'll be able to loot and occupy that one as well, which is awesome. You kind of be my scout just to see. The only thing I'm worried about in terms of dealing with Rakarth is the fact that his armies are kind of everywhere.
Chosen of Hecate.
So yeah, we need to be just kind of on our toes in regards to where he and his armies are actually at, so we don't attack him and then lose a handful of my own settlements, because that would be no bueno.
Deathmaster agrees.
You keep going north. And let's do the siege. Where you at? There you are. This one shouldn't take too long. Especially because the warp lightning cannons are much better at taking out towers. But yeah, it's, I don't know, I've thought about, you know, basically just saying screw it and buying it, because when we move back later this year, the channel's like schedule is going to change a little bit, just because of time zones and whatnot. Like when I should be, you know, streaming to catch more people that can actually watch, with helping with view time and all that stuff, is I just won't be able to do it really, because you know 5 a.m. now when I start is 8 a.m. in the lower 48 and whatnot. You know 7, 8, 9 a.m., 10 a.m. and then in Europe you know it's 3 p.m., 4 p.m., so on and so forth. But when I move back, it's gonna be like, okay, I'm going to work. That's when everybody else is playing their video game, right, in the UK, so, or watching. So it's gonna be a lot more videos, less streaming. So things are gonna have to change a little bit, and if I'm gonna have to make more videos, which I'm fine with doing that, it's more so like, okay, if I have to do that, I want the videos quality to be the best it can be. Okay. I'm assuming like once I hit begin battle, the walls will appear, but this is supposed to be a like major settlement, which means it should have walls. Okay. Interesting. Well, let's just set up like, you know, how it should be. And who knows, maybe we can just waltz right in. I don't know. This is weird though.
Our tale's yours.
Very, very weird. Alright,
Kill things and mock bodies and must spray.
What orders?
Yes.
Skrolk, ban!
Famine fury.
Alright. Oh yeah. Mortars are gonna have a heyday. Yeah, look! Look at that. Wow. They're like not reacting to me either. This is weird. There's no towers here. I think they Creative Assembly messed something up here. Interesting. Well, anyone playing as Kairos or Oxyotl, be depending on which one you play as, be on the lookout if this is your if this is your main settlement you start with, because it is not well defended. Oh shit. I got very lucky with that because I was not paying attention. Alright, that's just really weird. Alright. Mobility scooter time. Let's go. Good. We'll be able to, again, pop ours down before they do anything. But, like, they're not even, like... I mean, oh, shit. The area isn't, like, dead because they're casting their army ability. But they're not moving on the battle map at all. Which is weird. I wonder if that'll trigger them? No? Excuse me. Just gonna sneak right on in here. Don't mind if I do. All right. Yeah, they definitely made it oopsie. Oh, you are not gonna break. Stop it. Okay, here they come. Here they come. That must have like activated them or something. Alright, they should have one more, so just pull back and wait for it to spawn so we can counter it. Alright, that's their last. They've had their played their tricks, had their fun. Alright, let's come over and take you. And I guess bring my weapons teams up here. I guess. All right. And then you three can come up here as well. All right. All right. All right. Oh, who fighting who here? They'll break. They will break. They all do. Okay. He's got Howling Wargale. Taking this settlement the old way. They're moving now a little bit. Alright, if they're doing that, let's just set up like right here then. Not sure where they're thinking of going yet. But yeah, I think they were kind of dead there for a little bit. They're not dead, shut off, however you want to look at it. I'm out of my coffee. Because yeah, they're still not coming at me. They're just chilling there. Nice. Just keep letting them run that way. Let's bring the mortars over here. Just so they have a better like line of sight. So their projectiles don't like accidentally hit the wall or anything like that. Alright, come take this. Might as well. It's just from the tower, it'll be fine. Alright, slow down. Rattling guns are gonna have some fun here.
Clan Pestilens. Scour treble.
Gonna walk right into it. Oh, there is a little bit of a hill right here. Alright, so let's then move these guys back. Move them back a little bit. Same with you. I didn't realize that.
Rebuild, yes. Good days, yes.
Yeah, he's just zooming around wherever the heck he wants.
Warlock moves. Packmaster.
Alright, so just keep going back here a little bit more. And now shoot. There we go. There we go. Get deleted, boy. You're a mortar. You can shoot up and over things.
Here, beast bats.
Very nice. Wow, this is Warhammer 2 right here, man. With a, instead of the point capturing, but yeah, look, they're just single file line action. Yeah, let's get a plague in there too, because why not?
Like cast.
Wow. Nothing like some warpstone infested dino to start your Tuesday morning. Look at all of that deliciousness.
Press crack. Die, die. Warlock master.
Nice. Alright, well, I guess. Will he even? I wonder if he'll even shoot at me if I go and take that.
Over here.
And we won already. Alright. Pyrrhic victory, guys. Pyrrhic victory. But yeah, that's good to know for the settlement. You know, if you're playing, especially as Oxyotl, and you're struggling a little bit, something to be aware of. Your main capital is poorly undefended. They're going the Spartan route, where they don't need no walls. Interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that either, you know, and anyone else's. Then again, I don't think I've seen anyone, in terms of like content creators, play as Oxyotl or Kairos in Warhammer 3 Immortal Empires. So yeah, the Godless Crater. Alright. Good to know. RIP to my food. Get walls. Don't need salt. Nope. I need you and public order. Corruption. And that's my money. Good. No. Pestilent breath. There we go. Good. Make me stronger. And you make the army stronger. Good. Alright. Gonna revolt here as well, which is fine. Let's generate some food. Alright, good. Yeah, it's gonna be a quick war against them. Let's move on. Oh, it's his back. We'll slow it down and see what Bretonia does here, though. I don't care about Clan Scar. What I need is for them to die. It doesn't look like Throt's alive based on the remaining faction list here. It was only Clan Moors, Clan Eshin, and Scryer. But we'll see. If he's dead, he's dead. No worries. And I fucking skipped. Oh, whatever. It's okay. We'll be alright.
Pestilens will.
Alright. You just lost your settlement and you declare war on me. Alright. You lose your only settlement.
Come then.
Oh no, he does have one. Where's his other one?
Come then, messenger. Spit out your words so I can be done with them.
Apparently the dwarves, interesting. So we have wallless main settlements, and dwarves apparently went Skaven. Alright.
I will not disgrace my ancestors.
I mean, I don't blame them, but still. Alright. Where'd you go? You ran away. Alright. Just come over here in ambush stance. I think they're just reacting to Rakarth there, so that's no worries. But yeah, I don't have food to occupy that, and it's a, you know, capital settlement, so I want to bump that up to tier 5, which is gonna take some time. Alright, let's ambush him.
Master Engineer.
It's because of the garrison. Jesus. Helm of Discord, though. Very nice.
Meat flesh will do nicely.
Give him that. That way if he... No. Give him... Oh, he already did get it. Okay. Good.
Scamper, march.
I'll never recruit here. That's fine. But just hold off on it. This could be a good, like, just hero province. You know, building buildings that increase my hero capacity. Alright, you.
All hail, horned rat.
I moved you this turn. Yes, I did. Okay. So, yeah, you can stay there.
When I say
You need to move north. He'll declare war on me. Let's bring it. And you just keep moving on north. Alright, let's check diplomacy.
You have words.
Why don't you like me? Strategic threat is increasing. Okay. On opposite ends of the world, but okay.
It has enough, lab rats.
Let's move on. When you have enough level with that engineer, we're not giving him the... There's a 25% upkeep cost? Where is it, like an ancillary? I've never heard of that one. I've heard of the armor one that gives them 5 armor for your weapons team units, but I've never heard of a 25% upkeep cost. Feels like that is a little Oh, the Lord. Yeah, there's a 15% one. Unless they changed it. I'll look at it here over the intern. Unless they changed it. I thought it was just 15% for select units. Since I'm up here, I'll move him. Yeah, but it's like, I thought it was 15% anyway. Unless they changed it. Where is it? Yeah, it's 15%. 15%. For Giselle's rattling guns and warp fire thrower weapons teams. But yeah, I definitely will be going that route. 100%. Good public order. Oh yeah, Icket has 50. Yes, sorry. I thought you were talking about the Warlock Master here. Sorry. Just got confused on which one you were talking about. He's gonna get detected, so don't worry about going to ambush there. Plus, we don't take damage that way. Yeah. All right.
Bring decay.
You're dead. Take the food.
They are mine now. I am the Plague Lord.
Good. Hey. Quit chomping on yourself.
Rapture my plague brothers.
I don't know what else he really needs. I guess give him some resistances wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Yeah. Alright, you need some health. That's fine. No, that doesn't give you an incentive to come play. I just don't want you to lick yourself. There's a difference there, dog. Good.
I foresee successes. Loyal to Clan.
Sure. Don't really care where the levels go for him. I guess put it into his army. You know, why not? Alright, just occupy that. Good. Make some more food. And yeah. Recruitment cost. Good. Good. Misfit. Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, Icket still reduces the weapons team cost by 50. A regular Warlock Master is only 15. Yeah.
Warlock Engineer.
But the good thing with Icket, even though like he and Skrolk essentially have the same you know, lord abilities for the units that they prioritize. The thing that Icket has, obviously, that, you know, Skrolk doesn't, is a faction mechanic that boosts those units for him. You know, so it's not as big of a deal that Icket Claw's thing only provides the upkeep cost, because you have the workshop to make up for it. Whereas Skrolk has nothing, you know. It's just the straight up 50% and you're good. So I guess the other one that might be alive is Tretch and not Throt, but we'll check out both. But yeah, I appreciate everyone still being here this morning. Good to have you guys here. Sorry, I'm playing with my my AirPods. Which is, if you hear clicking, that's what it is. Alright, we are not getting lucky with these expanding. Which, it could go to the Eye of the Panther. We could take our money back on this one, because it can only grow to these two places, and that one's blown up. So, just take the money back. No, leave you, leave you. Good. Yeah, go ahead and build that. Public order there is fine. Yeah, pretty good return of investment on that one. And we'll leave that there. I imagine... I don't know actually where he went.
Clan Scryer.
But we'll just move ever so slowly. Okay, there he is. Well, in that case, let's try and bush him.
Cloaking.
Yeah, he's in desperation mode. He's only got one settlement left. I imagine we're gonna have to fight them.
My eyes gone, but I see.
Unless I wonder if I would sell him all the territory down there.
The great changer has deigned we speak.
So yeah, he gave himself a settlement up there. See, I would want to just sell him this and then, you know, say fuck it, don't worry about him, but then he's just gonna start taking my settlements. So we're just gonna kill him. We're just gonna kill him. Alright, you. Where do you need to go? Over here. But we're gonna have this Lord launch the attack. Whoop. Whatever.
Attack down for the horned rat.
Alright.
Slash.
You have enough movement. Come here into ambush stance.
Seek out plague.
I will not blight my soul.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Shall.
You'll be fine. We'll fight it manually. We're a little appalled that they are gonna make me lose my Skaven Slave Spear unit. For each grade earned by Clan Rat. Yeah, but they're fucking terrible. Like, I get that that's what, you know, that's lore friendly. His faction mechanics look really cool. That'd be a great... Not like this is Total War campaign, because then you'd lose your bonus. But, like, doing a campaign where, you know, basically every 3 turns, you have to declare war on someone, right? In terms of a stream. That way you continuously have that bonus. Which, you know, there's endless enemies, so... For the majority, if not all of your campaign, unless you go, you know, till there's only 40 factions left, you know, a couple hundred turns in or so, you'll almost always be able to have your faction effect active. You know, which is what, the 25% ambush success chance, more menace belows. And there are a few others, I believe, but those are just the two off the top of my head. All right. But yeah, I appreciate everyone being here, guys. Don't forget to excuse me. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you're not and you're enjoying it and help support the channel. I do appreciate it. Cool. All right, where do I need to set up?
Yes.
Less trees would be ideal. Yeah, over here. Nice, wide open lines of sight. Alright, catapults can line up here, as they'll be able to launch up and over. Good. And then you guys can come right. That's kind of blocked. That one's not, though. Good. Hey, Crotha, welcome back, man. It's good to see you. I'm not talking to you, bro, but really enjoy listening. Hey, no problem. No problem. No, and I totally get that. You know, at this time, a lot of people are still at work, so I totally get that the chat isn't going to be as lively as it may be, you know, at a different time of it, you know, different times. So yeah, don't worry about that. If I just appreciate everyone who is here for being here, and totally understand. You know, if you know chat's quiet, it's because people are working. It's totally understandable. It's a Tuesday. Not everyone. Who are you shooting at, dude? Yeah, no, you're not shooting peasants. You can shoot him.
I see all Plague priest. Master invoice.
Hey, you guys can come over here. You can move up.
Plague priest.
Which one? Okay, so he's gonna be the best one to cast it with because of his level. But yeah, let's move you up. Believe me, if I could, I would 120% stream this like for a living, and I would stream at a much more convenient time for myself and for you guys. But until, you know, I don't think, I mean, I shouldn't say, you know, never say never, I guess, right? But it would take a long time for us to get to that point, and until then, I'm perfectly content with getting up and making content at times that may be inconvenient for me, but work well for you guys. So, as long as you guys are enjoying it the way, you know, I am, that's what matters. So, no worries there. Place environment time building. Without talking about the fact that everyone. Right. Yeah. Like, and that's what really works with. Where I think would work really well with that campaign is, you know, you're playing as Skaven, who, okay, automatically everyone other than Skaven hates you. And even then, sometimes the Skaven still hate you. But yeah, it's things like that where, or even like playing as Orion with the Wood Elves. Like, if you've ever, you know, just watched the AI Orion, he pretty much hates everybody just because he's a douche. So, you know, the fact that you gain upkeep cost reductions for every warren you're in for your armies makes sense, you know. Plus, in terms of people like looking for a challenge, like that's, you know, play those factions that literally are benefited. You know, they give you a risk with a reward, right? Like, hey, the reward is you get a bunch of faction effects or, you know, upkeep cost reductions, but it's gonna obviously come at the cost of being at war with everybody. So get ready to deal with that. Plus, once, you know, the more people you're at war with, even if they hate each other, they'll like each other a lot more just because they have a common enemy, being you. But yeah, the downside of Tretch's faction now isn't everything. It's the fact that you still have Tretch as your legendary lord, who buffs clan rats and, or not clan rats, who buffs Skaven slaves and storm vermin. So it's he's one of the lords where you just don't use his units, even though he buffs them. It's just don't do it. Alright, you... But yeah, I appreciate everyone being here. It's a really good turnout today, guys, so thank you for being here. We probably just need to kill the Knights Errant, and we'd probably cause the army losses. So let's bring this Plague Priest over here, cast down a Vermintide, cast down a Knights Errant, or a Plague on the Knights Errant, and see what happens here. Yeah, really good turnout today, guys. I'm really very appreciative of the support. And I mentioned it early, thanks again to family and friends that I've reached out to lately that have decided to support the channel and may be checking it out from time to time, or at least hitting that sub button. It does a lot for the morale of myself when you know, things are slow or in a lull, and yeah, it's been great. So thank you guys for doing that.
Underground.
Which it may not get rid of them completely, but it's definitely gonna hurt them quite a bit. Right. Yeah, you can shoot the men at arms. Yeah, wasn't gonna get rid of them, but that's okay. Oh, that one freaking tree. You kidding me? All right. Well then, let's use you. Alright, quit firing. If you're just gonna hit excuse me. If you're gonna just hit every single obstacle in your way between you and that unit, then just quit wasting your ammo. But yeah, I appreciate everyone being here. Wow, this is a really good turnout for a morning stream. Thank you guys very much. I really do appreciate it. Good. Alright. Let's move. What do they have? Peasant mob. Spearmen. We probably could get them to break if we just brought all of our army up here, to being honest. But come on. It's right in front of you. Just cast the fucking thing. But yeah, I am thinking, I don't know, I talked about it with my wife yesterday. In terms of like another way to generate, you know, potential viewers and subscribers. It's not set in stone in terms of if I'm doing it or not. But I am thinking about doing like a giveaway for hitting 1,000 subscribers, which it will be at random. It's not necessarily going to be. I'm thinking of doing 2. Is what I would do, which I still am going to think about it. But what I would do is basically do 2 giveaways of just like a gift card or something like that, just of saying thank you. Which One of them would probably be the 1,000 subscriber, obviously. And then one would just be completely at random. You know, that way, you know, gives an incentive, I guess, you know, to reach out. Joy, why play Clan Pestilens only to use generic Skaven armies? Because Plague Monks are not that good, I guess. And the Censer Bearers are very expensive and don't dish out damage. They don't dish out as much damage for their cost. Yeah. And I'm not really going up against a lot of infantry-prone factions. I might get them for like dwarven factions that I go up against, but I'm facing a lot of facing a lot of factions that have a lot of large units. So I need things that can shoot them down or stop them. And that is not Plague Monks. Alright, let's bring these guys up.
Clan Pestilens.
Tree indestructible. I know, right? Something about the lizardmen trees. They're just built different. Alright, you guys can stop and shoot him. Can't imagine, like, what balance of power do they freaking have? Alright, you're wasting your ammo on him. Here, just get into melee, and we'll, you guys need to shoot down that tower again. No, you save your ammo because your stuff gets blocked. Not just Lesser Tree, all of them. Yeah. I wish that would be something that would be kind of cool, I guess, to implement. Is, you know, kind of like in Three Kingdoms, Warhammer 2, stuff catches on fire or just get hit by, you know, it just takes damage. You know, kind of like walls, where the structures like this, you know, break down and fall apart. That way, it's not constantly in your way, I guess. No. Don't need to waste a plague cast on them.
Plague wind.
But yeah.
Yes.
It also depends too, I guess. Dire Joy, going back to your comment there, is it just depends too on what difficulty you play on. But I mean, yeah, just right now, like, I'm not against using them, but not against. I'm not going to recruit an army that is bad against the race I'm going up against just for the sake of recruiting that unit. Little move, maybe. Find out. Yeah, they moved a little bit. Let's see, naked. Right? Like, that'd be cool, you know? Plus, it'd be cool. It'd be something you would expect to happen, I guess. Alright, seriously, what balance of power do they have left? Alright. Let's just bring them in then. Because this is getting stupid. Alright. Because they got peasants, and one unit of spearmen. They got a few other units up there hiding, but I think it's more peasants. So. Alright, just break through right here. You can come over here. We got 2 casts of plague left.
Lead
But who knows? Maybe the what are you doing? Maybe the update they have coming this week is, you know, factions that have relatively poor faction mechanics or uses for units. Maybe that gets fixed or addressed for some factions. That'd be cool. Dwarves need it. Skaven need it. I should say Skaven as a whole. Dwarves definitely need it as a whole because they are lacking in many areas now. But like Clan Pestilens needs some love. Yeah, Clan Pestilens I guess is the big one. Everyone else has at least a faction mechanic. But yeah.
Keep moving.
But yeah, dwarves definitely need some love. There we go. About freaking time, Jesus. There we go. But yeah, I mean, Skrolk needs an actual faction mechanic tied to it. Trying to think what other factions definitely need one. I think Boris, like for Kislev, actually needs a faction mechanic. Like, you know, sort of like how Marcus Wolfhard has his, you know, like he's, you know, out there, you know, doing his own thing on a quest to hunt lizards. Like he has like not that it's a fantastic faction mechanic, but it's a faction mechanic, you know? Like it gives you something to work with, work around, you know, whatever. And Boris is just like, you're in the Northern Waste. Have fun fighting every Chaos faction. It's like, okay. But yeah. Because of their belly flop, yeah. Lizardmen are another one. Other than, you know, Tehenowin that has a faction mechanic. Nakai, but yeah, almost, I mean, you could say that about any faction that doesn't have one, is they need something other than just nothing, you know. Sack it. Yeah, you are not keeping that plague furnace.
The council's voice.
Good. Alright. Yeah, weapon strength. Which, I mean, in terms of, like, Skrolk's faction, you wouldn't even have to really do a whole lot. Just, you could plug and pull the faction mechanic from Festus or, wow, I'm blanking hard right now. Kugath. And be like, alright, here's a faction mechanic. Like, is it unique? Not really, but it's something. It's better than what he has now, you know? Yeah, screw it. Get a resource building. No. Never mind. The words came out of my mouth and I instantly regretted it. Alright. I wouldn't mind getting the weapon strength for some units, but I also need to get stuff down here done, so I'd like to get virulent plans, oppressive plans, all that kind of stuff. Ambush success chance, that'd be really nice. So yeah, let's move on. Plus 10% missile strength. They're already super strong as is. Let's move on. Oh, that's alright. I think I didn't use all his movement. That's on me. Same with this guy. Oh, I actually have him. Moving out. That army in the southern waste too is pretty well set up of dealing with Kairos as well. We got some Howling Warp Gale. We got a lot of anti-large, which he'll probably have. We got anti-infantry, which he'll have with his, yeah. So, I mean, it'll be tough, but it's much more doable. No. Nope. Pestilence scheme. Let's keep him moving north. Alright, he'll declare war on me. That's fine. Yeah, that'll be good for food and money in general down there. Yep, that'll be good for money.
Lord Skrolk.
And yeah, plus with filth. Good.
Let the bell scream, scream.
Good, give him more movement. Alright, and he's almost at rank 13, which is fantastic.
Attack down for the horned rat.
Good.
The council's voice.
Frenzy fight.
Do neither of them.
Rat mage.
Not that they'll come and attack me here anyway, but yeah, I don't know what is gonna happen here, so don't worry about building it up.
Better than Thankwall, yes, yes.
Oh. I don't know. There we go. Public order there is good. Yeah, go ahead and build that for some extra cash. Alright, Skrolk's moved. He has not.
Master engineer.
Went into stinking defense mode. You sneaky little bitch. But it's alright because he's super weak. So even if we don't ambush him, not that big of a deal. Good. Yeah, which we might actually be able to do it here now. No, we won't. But that's okay. Alright, good. Just stay in that area. That way we just match theirs for theirs. And we'll be good. Yeah, we'll be fine. He gets so many auto-resolve cheats. It's unreal. Skrolk don't need much help. Just something that tells my plague monks are better. Maybe a combo. Yeah, like just something, you know, like Death Blow. Yeah, Death Blow wouldn't be bad. Because they do have magical attack. They do have armor piercing. But they're really slow. They're susceptible to missiles. So really, like, the only time they're really going to be any good is if you get them in an ambush. Where you can just, like, it'd kind of be like a Deathmaster army with gutter runners, right? Where your goal is not to really use them for open field battles or sieges, it's ambushing. Where you can just, with the ambush debuff, you just swarm them and get them to break before they know what's going on. But still, I mean, that's... Unless you're using it with Skrolk, who reduces their upkeep cost, that's a very potentially expensive army just to have going around ambushing. Especially too, because you got to think, if you're doing that with an ambush, and like, if you're doing that with an ambush and the ambush doesn't work completely, right? Like they basically just don't insta route, right? They've bounced back and they're like, okay, like what's going on here? A lot of the times you're going to be in some pretty gnarly blobs, So if you go up against an army that has a wizard or spellcaster of any kind that has area affecting magic, you are going to be in a world of hurt. So it's not that you couldn't get it to work. It would just be very, I think it would be more stressful than it would be worth it, basically. Because again, like the lords and heroes of Skaven don't really benefit melee units. And that's the other thing is too, is the biggest thing, the best thing you can do in any campaign is to play into a faction's strengths, regardless of the lord that is, you know, leading your faction. So, like, you know, it doesn't, even though, like, yes, you know, this lord is good at doing this or that, or reduces upkeep costs, or whatever it may be, doesn't necessarily mean that you should do it. And it, you know, it depends on how you want to play the game, what difficulty you're playing on, like all that stuff, right? But just because, you know, Skrolk reduces upkeep costs doesn't mean you should just be like, ah, screw it, let's, you know, throw them out there. And I'm not saying, Dire Joy, if you're still here, that that's what you were implying by any means. I'm not saying that. It's more so just talking about, like, trying to, you know, explain why I don't just recruit it. Like, same thing with what am I trying to think of? There's another one. And now I'm blanking on it. Or like, okay, Tyrion's another good example of him reducing the upkeep cost of spearmen and regular archers, which early on, that's great. You can get it from super cheap. But later on in the campaign, you're gonna need to you know, phase those out, because his army's gonna become obsolete. You know, he's gonna need some armor piercing. He's gonna need some artillery. You know, he's gonna need something else other than what he's got. And boom, boom. Alright, you get in the grill. Okay, that worked out. Never mind. Alright, and just keep now an eye out for their next. Alright, you guys shoot them. And alright, he ain't moving. Good. Come on, where is your next one? Where you at, homie? I'm waiting for you. Ooh, that one hurt. There it is. Shit, he's gonna give me a little bit here. That's alright. It's gonna happen from time to time. You blob on them. I don't even know where, oh, he's shooting, that lord. Alright, good. We got rid of them. The pterodactyl thingies. Alright, pop you down. We should be getting the army losses here shortly. Should. Good. We got rid of them. There he is. Oh, never mind. Good. Alright, they do have one more use of it. I just don't think they're going to be able to get it off before they get the army losses, but I could be wrong. Let's use... Okay, there's the army losses. Good stuff. Yep. Easy win. Hey, Baba, what's going on, man? Stronger Slaanesh Legendary Lord. I think it would just boil down to who you want to fight. Because they're both really good in their own ways. Nikari is just a beast in melee. You know, once you get them leveled up, because both of them do the same kind of like debuffs and whatnot. Sorry, I got an itch on my shoulder there. Both of the lords, Azazel and Nikari, are both. They both have the lore of Slaanesh. They're both strong in melee. And they're both good at like causing leadership problems for the enemy. But I would say that Slaanesh. I would say that Nikari has the harder campaign. Oh, I forgot about Siggy as well. I would put it. Nikari and Azazel are around the same level, and then Siggy's below them. Mainly because you have. I've never been a huge fan anyway of just basic generic melee lords. They've never been like a big deal for me, I guess. And that's just personal preference. That's not to say, you know, that Siggy is bad. But yeah, I just wouldn't value him as highly. Cause yeah, so I would say that no. Well, yeah, some extra health actually wouldn't be too bad. The next time we'll get him the next like Tide Fox cast. So yeah, Nikari and Azazel are both really good spellcasters. They're both really good in melee. But Nikari has a harder start just because of where he's positioned and the fact that he's such a large target, and the elves are going to have tons and tons of missile units, where Azazel is a little more secured because, you know, if something goes wrong, you can just retreat into Norska a little bit more. So it's not as big of a threat to you per se. Also, Azazel is much smaller. So he's gonna and he flies. So you're gonna be able to get out of, you're gonna be able to weave around a lot more. But once he is in melee, obviously it's gonna be harder to get him out of it. So it's a little pro and con. You know, you're gonna have size and pushing power with Nikari, but he's also really susceptible to basically every enemy that he's gonna be facing by turn 1. And then you have Azazel, who's a little more secure, because they both have pretty good faction mechanics. I would say in the past it would be Azazel, but now that Nikari has access to Chaos Warriors, his other units that do the damage dealing actually have a front line that's not going to basically break instantly. So yeah. But yeah, and then Siggy he's just too basic, you know, like, you know, and that's the problem, not with him, but just every single just straight up melee lord. You know, I just don't find those factions as enjoyable because, you know, I can recruit a basic generic melee lord and throw him in there. You know, it's not that big of a deal.
Master Engineer.
Good. All right, let's give him the potion of healing. I wouldn't mind, yeah, giving him that either. Because, like, anything that Azazel, that he can do, Azazel does better. As a faction leader.
Sam, kill for Scryer. Move chaos.
Alright, let's move you guys. We need to get into the green for food. We need to avoid that.
Lord Skrolk.
Is better. Oh yeah, Kairos is definitely one of, if not the best spellcaster in the game. He's definitely like top tier, 100%. Alright, let's set up the ambush there for the awakening. He doesn't need to go in ambush stance there. We do need to wait on, like... Well, I guess we can sack both and take the money from both. But, again, I need to wait until my food is actually built up here a little bit. Good, that buys me a little more time. I'll tell you what. It's not growing at all. We'll think of something. Maybe we'll just lose it. I'm not sure. Nikari Lords. Yeah. Both of them are. I mean, I enjoy all of the demon lords for various reasons. Alright, this one is not gonna... We'll be fine. It's just saying Pyrrhic victory because our heroes are wounded or damaged. Alright, just combat theirs. We may not even need 3, but it'll be okay. It already boosted our chances there. But yeah, I really like... I like all of the demon factions for their own reasons. Like, if you just want to straight up murder something, Khorne's your faction to go to, right? But if you want like magic and missiles, then you have Kairos. If you want to just see enemies rout in fear of your armies, you play Slanesh. And if you just want to see your enemies decay and die against literally garbage like zombies, then you play as Nurgle. So it really just, you know, each one has its own little, you know, kind of like, what are you feeling like playing as today? That kind of thing. Attack 2 time. Tabletop play monks. Attack 2 times 6 once per turn. 6. I think they have frenzied in the game here, but yeah, they definitely don't. Oh man, this map is just shit. But the good thing is he can zoom up and around here and cause some distraction. But yeah, I really like the lore of them as well. That's if you guys are Baba, you might actually enjoy it more than others. Like me, for example. Check out the legendary lore mod for the game. I think that would be something that's right up your alley. It just, each time you like recruit a unit, capture a special place for a certain faction, it just has a little, I say a little, but it's actually pretty quite detailed. It's really cool. Some detailed, you know, information about the unit, the lord, you know, all that stuff. So yeah, I say Baba, but for anyone watching that plays the game, definitely recommend checking that out if you're like me and you're still kind of learning the lore as you play the game. It's a really, really good way to do that. So. Plus, like, it's a little harder to do it now. Like, it's been going on like while I've been streaming. But it's just hard to do because, like, it is, at times, it's a lot of reading, and I don't want to, you know, sit here and make you guys read it with me or listen to me read it, because that's not what these streams are for. So I don't want to basically just bore you guys, but like, when I play it in my own time, you know, offline, you know, I say offline, just not streaming, I definitely take time to read it. That way, you know, when you're in other live chats or on Discords, people are asking questions, you know, like, hey, what about this, what about that? You're like, hey, I know exactly what you're talking about. Let me help you out. You know, that kind of thing. So.
Magic's ready.
Yeah, the line of sight here is not great by any means. but we'll be okay. We'll make it work.
Keep moving.
But yeah, well, appreciate everyone being here today, guys. Really, thank you very much.
You ready? Back moving. Warp lock yourselves.
Really, really great turnout today. These are the days too, you know, like as I, you know, keep making content, YouTube, you know, keeps recognizing like, oh, this guy's actually back, you know, for a longer time now. It makes it a lot harder to go to work. Because, you know, the stream is doing well, you know, there's good conversation going on. It makes it difficult to, you know, hit save and be an adult. But just keep an eye out for their next feral or their next army spawn. Just need to be careful. Hey, Almas, welcome, man. Almas says, "Lore's for nerds. Real boys only need to know how to chop, and stomp." Fair. Nice. Looks like they're shooting into the dirt, but they're not. It does make me want to play a greenskin campaign. I just played one not too long ago in my own time as Scarsnake, but come on, spawn. Alright, good. They're wasting it right there. Well then, that lets me cast down, or pop down another one. Good. But yeah, I want to do, the problem I have now is not knowing what to play, it's that I want to play everything at once. I want to do a Kairos campaign, another Corn campaign, I want to play as Greenskins, you know, like, play a different Greenskin faction. There's just, you know, I just unfortunately have to go to work, which is stupid. Alright, good stuff. That's the end of Oxyotl. But yeah, we've been pretty lucky this campaign in terms of Lizardmen declaring war on me. Took Itza like 70 turns to do it. Oxyotl didn't even know what was coming. Just quit your job and stream full time? I would love to. Are you going to pay my bills in the meantime? Well, welcome, Spendler. It's good to see you, man. That'd be a little difficult to do considering the wife is at grad school and we more or less live off what I bring in right now. Absolutely not. Oh, come on. Alaska's not that expensive. But yeah, there have definitely been times on streams and just like since I've been streaming, just like on the channel in general, where I'm like, why the fuck am I going to work? You know, like especially like when we've had like big raids, you know, from other content creators. I think the last one, clean your eyes out, Kashi, was from Legend a while ago. It was before we had our daughter, and like it got like ended up getting a little over 2,000 views in when it was all said and done. And those are the, you know, streams though where you just never want to stop because you don't want to get type box because you don't want to you know, just quit streaming. You want to keep playing. But then, you know, you have to go to work, or you've already been streaming for 8 hours, and, you know, your wife's getting mad at you. So, but yeah. Alright, let's just occupy this one for now.
Master engineer.
And there goes the lizard boy.
Prius
Good.
says yes.
Good, good. Alright. Let's check some buildings. Yes, I need that one for the Lord Recruit rank. Good. Yeah, build that so we can get our hero capacity up. But it is getting to that time, unfortunately, that I do need to start getting ready for work. But yeah, it's going good. It was a good stream today. I appreciate everyone being here. I don't know. After today, for example, right? Like tomorrow, I need to go like work out tomorrow and Thursday. That way, you know, I get my 2 weekday workouts in, and then go on the weekends. But you know, you have streams like this that are really good. It was great to, you know, interact with everyone, and then you were like, well, screw it, I'll just, you know, it was good today, it'll be good tomorrow. Cash, calm the fuck down. No, get down, fuck off. But anyway, let's pop in a save and see who else is playing right now. But yeah, I'll still tonight I'll be working on some videos for you guys for a different campaign that I knocked it off. Fuck off. Shithead. But yeah, I'll be working on some other stuff for you guys and for the channel for the next few days in case I don't stream tomorrow. But as of right now, I plan on streaming again Friday is what I should do. I'll say that is what I should be doing, because I do need to get in better shape. But yeah. All right, who else? Piss off audio. I'm trying to see what Mercy is playing. Alright, well, Mercy is playing as the Empire, and he looks like he's doing like a stealing hero campaign. I don't know. The Super Gotrick thing, I don't know if that's like what the exploit was in Warhammer 2, where you could have infinite amount of Gotricks. But anyway, here's a link to his stream if you want to check out some Empire. And I'm also going to pop in Tom's as well. He's playing some Ungrim, some dwarves, and wearing a panda hat. So yeah, here the second one here is Tom's. If you guys want to keep watching some Warhammer related content, Total War content, those are the two links there for you guys. But yeah, thank you guys again. It was a great one, and I will keep you updated on my Discord on what I decide to do. But for sure, either tomorrow or Wednesday, there will be a video of a new campaign that I'll be doing offline, and then uploading videos for that. So thank you guys again for your support, and I will see you guys again soon, and have a good Tuesday. Later.